Hey guys, J.A. Graves here, physical therapist, strength coach. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about one way that you can improve your thoracic spine extension. All right guys, like I said, we are going to talk about one way that you can improve your thoracic spine extension today. Now, all you need for this particular exercise is a foam roller and a little bit of space around you. I want to first talk a little bit about why the thoracic spine is important and why specifically having extension of the thoracic spine is important. Okay, so your thoracic spine is the area that lies between your neck and your lower back. So we'll often call this the mid back or middle back. Okay, now there's a few movements that take place, well, all the movements take place in the thoracic spine, but specifically we want to look at flexion and extension and rotation. These are kind of the three primary movements we're going to see happening in this region. So flexion of the thoracic spine is going to be forward folding like this. Extension is going to be backwards bending, okay? So either coming from this flexed position to upright like this, or starting here and trying to extend further back. Rotation obviously is twisting, okay? So what this particular exercise is going to do is help improve extension of the thoracic spine. Now, this is important if you like to lift weights. So if you like to squat, if you like to lift weights overhead, this is very important if you're somebody who spends a lot of time sitting at a desk. Now, unfortunately, sitting at a desk leads people to kind of sitting hunched over, everything forward, 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 and we never spend enough time bending backwards, okay? So this exercise is great for that. Now, if you don't have a foam roller, get one. And if you don't want to get one, that's fine. You can take a small towel, either a hand towel, or you could even use a bath towel, and roll it up nice and tight, put some tape on it so it looks something like a foam roller. It's obviously not going to be as dense, but I've had a lot of patients do that with good success, okay? So the way we're going to set this one up is we're going to put the foam roller across the middle of our backs, okay? Somewhere between the shoulder blades. There's a couple different ways in which you can place your hands. You can put them back like this, across your chest. My preferred method is to do flat palms on my upper back and bring my elbows in like this. Okay? Now when you're going to actually do the exercise, what I tell people to do is keep your ribs down. So you almost want to blow the air out so that when you go and bend backwards, you're not arching over the foam roller like that. Okay, that's not going to do very good for your lower back. So you want to blow all the air out, keep the ribs down, and then just bend backwards over the foam roller a little bit. Probably the easiest way to do it is to think about making a double chin. So it's going to look like this. As you can see, it's not a lot of movement, but all I'm really doing is making a double chin into the pressure of my hands, or into my hands, and that's causing me to bend backwards a little bit over the foam roller. This is going to target that middle to upper thoracic region, or middle to upper mid-back region. Okay, here's another view. Okay, and you can see I'm not getting a lot of movement in my lower back. Most of it's coming from my upper back. Okay, so again, you can try this with a foam roller. You can use a small towel, whatever you've got available to you. Again, if you use a towel or a pool noodle, you might want to put a little bit of either duct tape or athletic tape around it to make it a little bit more dense. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in on this episode of Mobility Monday, looking at thoracic spine extension. We will see you next week.